Welcome to Gardening with Calyx. I am Thelma, and what you're looking at here is the culmination of 2 years' work of rather intense work here in the Calyx garden, some of which we shared with you along the way. But 2 years ago, we started our little experimentation with Amaryllis, growing them in order to force them to bloom in the Christmas period. And here we are so proud to share with you is our first delivery that is being packaged to be delivered to one of Jamaica's premier garden centers. Fabulous blooms, aren't they? But I'm sure you're interested in knowing how we got them to this stage. So let me take you back 14 weeks. It started when we cleaned, trimmed, washed, and sanitized the bulbs in preparation for their 6-week stay in the darkroom. As most of you would know from our previous Amaryllis videos, a darkroom treatment is required if you want to have your bulbs blooming outside of their normal spring to early summer blooming period. And here are the bulbs, their first day in the darkroom. This was August 16th. I took a quick look halfway through the 6-week dark treatment to make sure the bulbs were okay. They were intact for sure, no signs of rotting, but a few bulbs had started sending out their leaves, which meant that they were not going into dormancy. This isn't unusual for a few bulbs, and in most cases it suggests that the light may not be, or it suggests that there's some source of light that is stimulating them to continue growing. We took the bulbs out of the dark room at 6 weeks as planned. This was October 1st, and here they are. They look rather like onions, don't they? The outer scale leaves have turned brown and formed a protective sheath around the bulbs. The next step, potting. And we did this in our mini backyard nursery, which is nestled under the trunk of a large avocado tree. And to provide protection from rain, we installed a clear plastic covering. What you're looking at here are 6-inch pots, and the potting media we use 2 parts peat vermiculite commercial mix and 1 part coarse sand. The addition of the coarse sand is to make sure that the drainage was optimum. And note that the neck and a portion of the shoulder of the bulbs are exposed. This is the 3rd day in the nursery, and they're really fast off the mark. Here they are after 5 weeks. The leaves which we had seen in the dark room are getting larger, and there are a few bulbs that are already showing flowering scape. Bulbs take anywhere from 6 weeks to 12 weeks to bloom after coming out of the dark room. And here we are at 5 weeks, which is November 7th, and there is one fully open flowering scape. And if you look, there are quite a few more that are getting ready to open in a couple of weeks. And they did not disappoint. 2 weeks later, and we had 13 pots with blooms at various stages. For the remainder of this video, I'll focus my comments on the 2 main varieties that are ready for market. This is the elegant, the really tall and elegant fairy tale, and not to be outdone, this is a stocky but a much bushier Amaryllis, equally flamboyant, and this is the Fantastica by name and nature. We have packaged both in a similar manner in terms of labeling and presentation. Let me show you the label attached to each pot. It's the same information regardless of the variety, and it tells you about the lighting, the watering, the staking, and other care requirements. We are now ready to test various types of Amaryllis plants, various sizes, various prices, and the most spectacular would be the jumbo bulbs. A jumbo bulb takes about 3 years to get to this size, and this is guaranteed to produce more than one spike. This one has the first one up, and within 2 weeks or so, this other one should be coming up. The second category is medium-sized bulbs, and these are about 2.5 years old. Some of them will give you 2 flower scapes. The jumbos will give you more than 2, 3, sometimes 4, but the medium-sized are more likely to give you 2 flower scapes. And we have, you see, this is the size that we really, when they're almost halfway blooming, that you would like to see in your home. But realistically, this is the stage at which we should be delivering them to the market, because you will get full enjoyment when you get the chance to see your bloom expand, elongate, and slowly open up over a period of about 3 weeks. So from this size to this takes about 3 weeks, and there's a lot of fun in watching that as it occurs. Now, so especially also for transportation, for packaging, it is better. And this is the size that we are going to be aiming for when we are ready to go full scale. So this is the medium size. We also mentioned that we want to encourage as many persons as possible to grow their own plants, and in this case, Amaryllis. So we have these seedlings. These are about a year old, and this particular container has 2 seedlings. Should I take them out? No, they're ready for market. And there's the other size down from its same size pot, but it has only 1 seedling in that. So these are 1-year-old plants, and even smaller and more affordable are the seedlings, which are these are seedling plugs. They're about 6 months old, and they're ready for you to plant either in a container or in the garden. So this is the most economical. And I'm not quoting prices because, of course, we have not quite absolutely decided on the price. But for that, you'll have to go to the location that we are testing these products, and that is the Evergrow Garden Center in Kingston. We also took a fair bit of effort in making sure that the products are appealing. We have labels that instruct you exactly how to grow and who to contact in the event that you need if you have any inquiries, or of course if you want any more plants. So we are about to make our first delivery tomorrow, and we will be doing follow-up videos on how this stage of the development progresses. Really, we are very proud to have taken this idea of commercializing the Amaryllis plant in terms of having a new product, a gift product for the market, whether at the holiday seasons, whether it is Christmas or Easter, or special occasions. Not that it's not available, mind you, but we are really focusing on bringing more options in terms of varieties, sizes, as well as the locations that they will become available in due course. So we're going to break this up into a series. We're going to take you from the stage of what you should look for in an Amaryllis plant when you purchase it, how to care for it at home, what to do with it after it has finished blooming. And you don't want to miss those follow-ups, so we're asking for those of you who have not yet subscribed, when you do so, press the notification button. If you like this content, if it is of use to you or anybody else you know, share it, give us a thumbs up, and of course, continue gardening with Calyx. So until the next video, I'm Thelma saying thanks for watching, you take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.